Ethan grew up in a middle-class family in Ohio. His dad fixed cars. His mom worked long shifts at a grocery store. Money was always tight. He heard the same advice: go to college, get a good job, work hard, and everything will work out. He believed it. So he studied, graduated, and at 22 landed his first corporate job with a $52,000 salary. For the first time, he felt rich. His first paycheck hit his bank account, and within 2 weeks, almost all of it was gone. Not because he wasted it, but because he thought he deserved to enjoy it. He bought the newest phone, financed a brand new car, rented a nicer apartment than he needed, added subscriptions, gym memberships, food delivery apps, and weekend trips. Each charge felt reasonable, but together they built a life that got more expensive every month. And Ethan didn't even notice. Every time he got a raise, his lifestyle grew faster than his income. When he made more, he spent more. When he got a bonus, he celebrated instead of investing. He kept saying, "I'll start saving when I make more money." That sentence became the most expensive lie he'd ever believed. One evening, just before his 28th birthday, Ethan got a notification from his bank. His checking account balance had fallen below $100. At first, he thought it had to be a mistake. He was making almost 80 grand a year. How could there be almost nothing left? He opened his banking app, then his credit card statements, then his car loan, and for the first time, he added everything up. The numbers made his stomach drop. For the first time, he saw the truth he'd been avoiding. Sitting in his small apartment, Ethan couldn't shake the feeling something had to change. The easy option was to ignore it, keep pushing bills to next month, hope for a raise. But something about seeing those numbers side by side made denial impossible. He felt embarrassed, angry even. How could he be this careless? But underneath the anger was something else: fear. What if this was it? What if he never got out of this cycle? That fear started pushing him to take a different path. He began tracking every expense. He cut out things that didn't actually matter, renegotiated bills, and set a tiny automatic transfer into savings every week. Even if it was small, he stopped waiting for a perfect moment. He started now, and oddly, that gave him hope. The small changes began to stack up. Months turned into years. He taught himself new skills at the library computers, landed a better job, then kept his lifestyle simple. Raises went to savings. Side income went to investments. Over time, the numbers started to mean something real: a cushion, then options, then genuine freedom. Years later, Ethan looked back and realized it wasn't one big dramatic move that changed his life. It was hundreds of small, boring, invisible choices. He wasn't lucky. He was disciplined, and discipline compounded. That's the promise hidden in this story. Start small, stay consistent,